Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Feather Friends in Flight. My name is Chris.
That's true. And my name is Adam.
How cool is that raven recycling? Pretty good, right? Love birds, guys. We're so excited for you to learn more about ravens and all the other birds we have here. Birds have been doing cool stuff here in this park ever since it opened in 1998.
Right, and that's a long time of doing bird shows, but this is kind of our favorite part of every day. We get to share awesome birds like Houston here with all of you, and we get to talk about their amazing adaptations and give you a closer look too. We should just do that now, actually. We should do it maybe down here, and then we'll go maybe that way, a little closer for them to look at. I know you're investigating the rock, but this is what these birds kind of do in nature, right? They're on the ground until they go and they roost occasionally, which is not often.
They're cool ground hornbills, so yes, they're on the ground until they're not. That's basically how it works. Really neat birds, big wingspan, really notable for the long beak that they have that they can use to eat almost anything.
Like what in particular?
But they can pick up small things, like something as small as a blade of grass, bigger stuff too, reptiles even.
Right, yes, they're mostly carnivores, so that's a good fact. Imagine this, right? It comes across like a snake on the ground. They pick it up with their beak, they shake it around in the air, and they slurp it back like spaghetti, and we think that's disgusting. But it is kind of cool, and what's also kind of cool is their nice sturdy legs, right? They allow them to walk around on the ground with ease, right? Just like not that many birds can do that right there. Most of them are designed to live in the trees or spend time in the water, even in some species. But one of our favorite things to share with you is this bird at maximum speed. It's very nice. And all of their adaptations combine to create animals that are phenomenal at what their job is in nature, because every animal has a job and their adaptations make them good at it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So from birds that walk around on the ground to birds that fly around. And this is actually another hornbill, really close relative of Houston that was just out here. This is Daisy. Daisy's called the trumpeter hornbill. Give her the folks in the back a nice close look. Trumpeter hornbills are built for speed. They hang around in the trees, fly around a lot, so they can do things like dart in and around the tree.
And we want to show you what that would look like, but we don't have any trees. So I need two people who might want to be trees to have a hornbill fly through your arms. It's going to be kind of awesome. Like right here in like the red with like the plaid and in the blue shirt, the two of you together stand up and make a hoop with your arms, like Chris and I. And then now we're going to imagine that all of your heads, you're the canopy of trees, right? And the two of the trees stand up just a little bit further. Can we grab them?
Okay, Corey's the destination in the back. I see people with cameras. Okay, I think Daisy. Nice! Good job, you two. That was fun. They were great. And see, it's a good demonstration of the agility that these birds need in order for them to do stuff like catch flying insects right out of the air, which they're really good at.
Oh yeah, they are. We could show them after this rocket launcher and keeping in the bushes. But I thought we could put like a grape in it. Like, I mean,
maybe because they like fruit too, so.
Yeah, so it's like a flying insect. We'll show them if it's vegan.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to shoot fruit out of a rocket launcher? Because I need some help. Somebody wants to help me out. Do you want to help me hold it right here? I'm just saying like a floating, like Mickey hat. It's a bad joke. I'm kind of a boomer. Okay, come on now, my friend. What's your name? What is it? Brody? Nice to meet you, Brody. Okay, so we're going to take this grape, shove it in the rocket launcher. It's very technical, very scientific. I'm going to place this on the ground like that, and then Chris and I will count down from 3. Got it, Chris? Got it. Okay, when we get to 1, see that yellow thing? You're going to smash the heck out of it. We'll launch the grape up in the air, and I'm like 60% sure it'll work. You ready? Okay, Brody's ready. Chris, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, Chris is ready. Caroline, you ready? Daisy? Yeah. Right. Okay, countdown for liftoff in 3, 2, 1. Great job, man.
That was it though. Very creative way to demonstrate the insect.
No, that's great. It did not work earlier, so I'm glad it worked this time.
Okay. Brody gets you credit for that, man. That was awesome. And Daisy, you were wonderful. You did a great job, so we appreciate having you on here. Go say hi to your friends. Daisy, trumpeter horn. Maybe little birds, right? But they don't just all use physical adaptations. Sometimes it's about the mental ones that help the birds to survive in the wild. Just like with this little bird right here, truly the pied crow.
Right, and we want to show you how smart these birds can be. But to do that, I need another volunteer who is an adult this time. Sorry, kids. An adult who has $1 bill. Anyone have any money left? Okay, like how about like right here, like the blue jacket, like it's got like the collar on it. Yeah, take out that dollar. It's a weird request, but What we've done is we've taught this crow to recognize where he's going, not by who the human is, but by the prop, the dollar, right? So he can fly to anybody as long as they have that dollar. So is it okay if he lands on your arm? Cool. All you gotta do is just make a perch like that, and then hopefully he'll know exactly where he's gotta go. Here we go. We're flying out. Straight to him to take the money. Goes in the pocket. Good job, my friend. And that's great. Have a magical day. Who else wants to work with a crow? It has $20. I'm kidding. We're gonna bring your money back. Go ahead and stand back up. The crow gets to bring that, but we're gonna make it easy on him. So instead of one arm, we'll use two. And then all you have to do is just like flap really hard. And I can you can just flap and get it. I'm kidding. Just one palm in the air, either one you want, left or right. Just a hand up in the air. Perfect. That should tell him exactly where he needs to go. And then just grab onto that dollar bill.
Nice. I think we can all agree the most impressive part of that was that somebody got money back at the theme park. So, yeah, I know. Well, we want to give more people that close a look at some birds. So, who wants to see an owl fly? Oh yeah. Everybody. Everybody loves owls. Owls are amazing, and our owl flies really, really low. So if you have a camera, this is a bird you want to get it out for, right?
That is true. It's a great owl bird. That great. Is that?
Yeah, the owl's neck.
Okay, you're familiar with like the circle of life thing, right? If you want to see that, check out Lion King. Come on, chickens! We gotta go!
Okay, chickens are safe with that. We're gonna meet JJ. JJ's called a great horned owl. There's that handsome gentleman. He does that here. Told me he flies low, and he's gonna do that again right across the middle of the feeder. So everybody keep your eyes on the bird and listen when he flies. Chances are you're gonna hear anything. Gotta pick your perfect flight path. And then JJ calculated it pretty well. The owl was silent, the crowd went woo all the way across. That was fun. And this is exactly what they do in the wild. They'll get up high so they can get a great view of everything, disappear into the background, their camouflage feathering, and then fly silently. That's their secret. That's the secret weapon of owls. They're not super fast, but they don't make any sound when they fly. So they can swoop down on their prey. They'll never even realize that there was a raptor up above them, right? It's such a cool thing, being an ambush predator. Good job to have, and it's a job they're very, very good at. All right, JJ. You did an amazing job, my friend, and I can keep you out here the whole time, but you tend to make the other birds a little nervous. So we need to get that way. That's JJ. He's a great horned owl.
I missed the whole owl.
No, you gotta see the tail end. See, because it's tail.
Nope. Yep, they got exactly what it deserved. Yeah. Did you tell them? Did he just tell you bad jokes while I was going?
Did not. No, we talked about important factors. We talked about like silent flight and stuff like that, and they are super important for rodent control. I can't emphasize this enough, guys. Believe it or not, one bird like JJ in the wild, on his own, that one bird can eat like 1,000 mice in a year. That's incredible.
No, that is incredible. It's great. You know what else was incredible? The amount of rats here before the owls were here. I mean, there were so many rats around here. We were ready to get the place up.
This is absolutely correct. Adam's not exaggerating. Those that rats. Yeah, heard about it?
Yes.
They heard about it. So,
yeah, I mean, there weren't. I mean, how many would you postulate?
Thousands, I'm sure. Like what? In fact, was when our birds were pregnant, they took care of it.
Right, the flyways disappeared, if you will, so we don't even really worry about it all that much anymore. It's like a rat problem. Nowadays, the rat problem is behind us. Take that, Jungle Cruise. Want to fun? Yeah, please. Let's do that. Okay, how about this? Like, what if we were to do a quick training? Corey, do we set up that thing for pickles? Yeah, so we're good to go? Okay, so sorry, I should have told you this, but I thought maybe we could train Pickles. Pickles is great. Okay, what are we going to train Raven? I thought maybe I could teach her how to do a spin really quick, and you could talk about training and behavior. It'd be like a cool little peek behind that curtain, and we'll be...
Okay, you guys want to see some animal training? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay, I love it. That's bird. Pickles, the Raven.
Yes.
So Adam gave him a treat as soon as he landed. That's super important because we want to let them know where we want them to be, right? The way we do that is through providing consequences that they like. So, back up on the rough bed. When they come to the place we want, we make sure that... So you just gave him a treat for untying my shoes.
No. It was for coming back. I'm like, good girls, good girls.
Okay, no. Okay, smart. Adam is so smart. He's a good animal trainer. We're We're thinking about consequences, like I said. If they get a treat for doing something, chances are when they're in that situation, they're going to do that again. And that's exactly what we're thinking about with this bird, right? Can you come to the rock? No.
Pickles, no.
Okay. All right.
It won't happen again.
No, I think it will happen again. Like, he's going to go out to the theater and he's going to start attacking people's feet. And I don't think that's a good
That will
idea.
not happen. Over your weekend, we took your boots and we practiced religiously, right? So watch this.
But no,
It doesn't go to anywhere else. Doesn't go to their boots. Goes to your boots. Every
That's what
time.
we call this. That's my microphone.
Ta-da! This might be bad timing. Oh, your shoes untied. What do you do? I don't do either. I don't know. Joe? Joe's our sound tech. Sorry. We've got a backup headset though, right? Like on the shelf with the rest of them. So we'll have somebody just bring it out real quick and then, yeah, just. No. Be careful, your shoes are untied still. Hello. Do you like magic? Great. So do I. So that's cool. Okay. Do you want to meet a parrot? No. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I thought I heard a no. Hey guys. Hello. Oh, hey, Ellen, please help me. Why can't you be so creepy, like peeking around the corner like that? Could you please help me though? Could you bring up Pogo or Keto or Garage? Anyway. Pogo. Yes, please bring me treats. Okay, so in just a moment, Ellen is going to bring out this really awesome parrot. Have you heard of parrots that can talk? No. I'm watching you. Okay, so here's the thing. It's actually cool. If you haven't heard about this, it's really awesome. So imagine this, right? Parrots in the wild, they live with other parrots, and they start to copy the sounds that the other parrots are making, and it's how they learn to communicate with one another. And parrots can even have regional dialects too, right? Same species, but they live in a different place, they might talk a little differently. So this little parrot right here is a lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo. His name is Pogo, and this is Ellen, and Ellen is a human. I don't think she liked that joke very much. Ellen the human, everyone. She's like, bye, Adam. Okay, Pogo, when you say hello? Hello? That's mimicry, right? He's copying sounds that he heard when you're smart. He says, hi. Good. What you doing? Like that. That's not normal though. Usually cockatoos sound a little bit different. Can you show them? Okay. I was thinking maybe your screen. Could you show your screen? Your screen! It's really loud. It's really horrible in your house. It's also really loud in your left ear, but you know why? When a cockatoo is around other parrots, right, that scream says, watch out, there's a hawk, or an owl, or an eagle, or a lion, or a tiger, or a bear, oh my! Or a hawk! Good job. It's because of all the predators that like many animals out there have begun to have a little bit of trouble. You just said no. Did you just say, are you listening? Thank you. I was just saying it's because of all of the predators out there that many of you just said no. Okay, fine. If it's not the predators, you think it's me. And then you laughed at me. Okay, hold on. Is it Adam? No. Humans. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, right? Like some of the problems people cause, which is stuff like pollution or you're gonna knock out your joke. What are you doing? Hello? Pogo? Hey, are you okay? Thank you. Let's just say it's some of the problems people cause, which is stuff like pollution or habitat loss or missing. Are we okay? We're good. Okay. These things like habitat loss, pollution, things that are out. Who broke this parrot? Pogo, look. Look. Will you listen, please? Okay, that was cute. Okay, yeah. Okay, people realized that they were causing some problems in nature. I feel like you're mocking me with your beak right now. I don't appreciate that. Listen. You listen, please. Thank you. Okay. People realized they were causing some problems out in nature, but they decided to do something about it, and that's really special. What do you think about that? It's good news. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay? This cockatoo, he is so stinking smart that he's watching and he's listening for cues. And you might have caught him if you were paying attention, right? If I cross my hands, he says yes. If I point a finger like this, he says no. If I point down like this, he does a flip. And if I go like this, he does that. We don't know what that is. But he'll do it for a really long time. So I'm gonna give him a treat. Good job, buddy. You're doing such a good job. You're so awesome. You're gonna have a second one. Okay, so he knows some other cues that don't involve my hands. It could just be the way I position my body or the way we talk. And this shows how smart these birds are. They're really intelligent. Like, look. Listen. You do a creepy laugh. Your laugh. Good job. Okay, now it's time to say goodbye. And that's Pogo, the lesser sulfur-crested. And alligator. Yeah, nice. But the thing is, like, parrots like Pogo are.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, we're done. I bored to the whole show, by the way.
Yeah.
I brought up the cockatoo.
Oh, I saw him in the back.
Yeah, okay, so he is great, but we don't want people to get the wrong idea, okay? We want people to appreciate parrots like Pogo in nature and in places like this and not run off to the pet store to go get one because they are not easy animals to have in your house. And I mean, most parrots never learn how to talk in their lifetime.
Yeah, not at all. All of them are really good at screaming, though. But he did. I heard him showing the scream in the back. Yeah, screaming, very natural behavior for all parrots, and that's really hard in your household. They can also bite really, really hard. Those beaks are incredibly strong and live a really, really long time. Did you tell them how old he is?
No, go ahead.
Pogo turned 53 this year.
Yes. That's great. I mean, they can to be older than that too. It's a huge. I don't want to be doing now.
We're going to bring on the different bird for the contracts.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Horace. He's a pterodactyl.
He's the closest thing we have to it. Yes. It's called the marabou stork. That's an 11-foot wingspan he's got. This is one of the largest flighted species of bird in the whole world. He's massive.
They are massive. And what they do out in nature is equally huge, right? So picture this. In sub-Saharan Africa, in savannah, where these birds are found, they come across something that's died and they eat it. It's disgusting, but it's so beneficial because that stops the spread of disease and returns nitrogen back to the planet and helps things to grow. So they're like nature's recyclers.
Yeah, nature's recyclers. Great way to think about what these guys are. They're amazing birds for sure. Horace, you are just the biggest, coolest thing in the whole world, my friend. Make your way off stage, slowly and confidently. That's Horace! Quick look at that.
I had no clue what was in store for all of us, but it didn't bore us. And maybe it's time that we carry on and show them this bird, which is an African crown crane. His name is Fraser. Fraser Crane.
Pretty people like that a little bit. Okay, Adam's going to call the stage next to us, so if you have your cameras, you might want to make sure that you've got it.
I've got it perfect. I think today you should try it.
You want me to try it? I only work with that guy.
Yeah, that's why we should. It would be cool. I mean, the whole training thing felt free. You just make it work.
Let me try this.
What do you think, should Chris feed the crane?
Yeah.
See like that?
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a
Want
shot.
to see it, right? Yeah, so you got your treats?
Yeah, always.
Okay, now this is important, right? So Chris hasn't done this a really long time since he flew the margarita bar that one time. So like you can just give him a big prompt, right? And then when he flies out, you can grab the treats. Ready?
Adam's going to take over.
No, we just give him a bigger prompt. Yeah, no, that's good. And I've been working on developing this tool with some of the trainers in the back row. Yeah, it's like right behind the prompt. We use it if we need it. Yeah, no, we end up using it all the time. It's like crown cranes give the name with the crown of golden feathers on top of their head, right? And you two are building a relationship together, so I thought you had something in common. I know. It's a hat.
Pretty good hat.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to see me put this on.
I'm sorry, what did you say? That's nice.
Yeah.
We all really like Guy Fieri. Okay, you got your crown of purple feathers, you got your treats, right? Like just one try.
Okay, one try.
Okay.
Bigger pump. So big way for it. Yeah, okay, Fraser, right here. He's going back to the platform. Yes. That's awesome. Think it was the hat?
Yeah, no, the hat was for us. You're welcome. It's probably the treats. I mean, you guys have been like practicing in the back and you've been building trust and giving them good stuff, and it looks like it paid off.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool stuff. That's funny. Over here. Let's say hi to your friends back there. Fraser, great, everybody.
Justin Timberlake from 2003, everybody.
But this back.
Performance was phenomenal. Thank you. And while this has been weird, it is a good example of the length we go to connect with the birds, right? But the reason we do all this stuff is we want people to connect with nature in that same way. So we're inspired to care for animals who need our help, because a lot of them do, and a little bit of effort goes a long way for animals in need.
Absolutely, and people can do amazing stuff, guys. You know, one of the best success stories is actually the story of the national bird of the United States of America. That's right, the bald eagle. Everybody, we want you to meet Hope. Now, Hope's a bird that was really sick since he was really young, so she lives here where we take care of her, and we can tell the story about how we almost lost this species forever. Because there was a period of time, it wasn't that long ago, when their numbers had dropped so low in such a short period of time that people thought that in the future there would be no bald eagles in the wild anymore. But an amazing thing happened, right? People cared, and that means they took action. Cleaned up the waterways with eagles like to fish, stopped using a chemical pesticide called DDT. One of the reasons for this and a lot of other birds declines.
Right, and the best part about that story, though, is that people like all of us made a huge difference for these birds by cleaning up the environment they were living in, and we brought them back from the brink of extinction.
Exactly right. Everybody's efforts added up, right? Their numbers started to rise. They rose so high, the bald eagle was actually taken off the endangered species list. Like the coolest reminder of the power that everybody has to help protect wildlife.
It's a phenomenal conservation success story, and there's excellent work being done, but there are many animals who need our help, and this noisy little parrot is a prime example. This Link, and Link is a blue-throated macaw.
They're a really amazing species. Blue-throated macaws are only found in one part of Bolivia, and unfortunately, right now there's probably less than 300 of these birds left in the wild.
300 is a really low number, but it's not all bad news. We teamed up with an awesome organization called the World Parrot Trust that helped to reestablish the numbers of these beautiful parrots in nature through a breeding program where they really sort of join up with their wild counterparts in hopes that one day we'll get to see skies filled with blue-throated macaws.
That would be an amazing sight for sure. But it doesn't end there. I mean, there's so many amazing animals out there with their own stories, like these little beautiful chickens that are running around on stage, little birds like the eagle that Corey has, and of course, animals all over the world.
Absolutely. Like that bird right back there, that's a little topo toucan. His name is Bruno, and we don't talk about him. And this one over here is a non-hornbill with our intern area. So no matter what it is, go out and start your own adventures with amazing animals all over the planet.
Absolutely. So folks, on behalf of all of us up here, especially all of our feathered friends, we'll leave you with one final wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. This is Animal Kingdom. Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays.